2013-14, we started the SOAR grant, and once we did our data dig, one of the things we noticed was we needed to restructure our daily schedule to accommodate all of our special education students and our general education students. So we started some interventions, and we put in first year a tier 2 and a tier 3 time in addition to our tier 1 or our universal time period, thinking that our teachers knew how to provide intervention. And that's where we struggled with not knowing what to do at that level and how to intervene all across the building, the whole system. So the following year, we re-looked at the schedule again, and we eliminated the tier 3 time, and we just made that tier 2 time and focused more professional development in our schedule so that teachers knew exactly what to do. And also doing that, what we did with our schedule is we changed how our teachers are placed together. So we assigned a special education teacher to the content in each grade. So one of them was an English person and one of them was a math teacher. And then those teachers worked with the general ed content teachers. So they became very structured and well-versed in their content area as well as in differentiation to meet the needs of all the kids that are on their academic team and working on their IEP goals within the classroom, because we are an inclusive school, or outside during that tier 2 or tier 3 intervention time.
Through use of the SOARing grant, what we decided to do was really kind of focus in on co-teaching and how special education teachers and general education teachers work together collaboratively to meet the needs of not only our special education students, but our general education students as well. The co-teachers, special ed and general ed teachers, set out to begin the work in actually implementing co-teaching in our English classes. We have been now using co-teaching model in our classrooms for 2 years. And again, the first year of the SOARing grant, we were sort of exploring it. And so I'm happy to say that we are using co-teaching in our classes. We have other staff who are asking about co-teaching to really provide the support we need for our students. So I'm excited about what's ahead for us as we continue this work in co-teaching.
We started this program 4 years ago, not together, but separate. And then we had different co-teachers that we worked with. And after going through the co-teaching, we decided that our philosophies connected.
Yes, very much so. And so we've grown from there. We've been together for the last 3 years, perfecting our profession, so to speak, working with the students that we have, working with all of our students, not just regular ed and special ed. We truly follow the co-teaching model.
Trouble reading, like I didn't I still don't understand, but I kind of understand my stories right now, but I did not understand, and I didn't know really how to read that much when I was in 4th grade and 3rd grade.
I was bored, so I just read, and I was a talking person in 6th grade, so I was forced. So
because when I was in 6th grade, I did not really understand a lot. I didn't really know how to read right, and she has on the board, I look at those and I'm like, well, I could do that, or I could like try to sound it out, think about it, imagine it in my head, and I'll probably get the picture.
I picture it inside my mind, and if we all read in a group, I just follow along to like picture it, like how the story's going, and so I can imagine it.
Okay, so
read over, or like I look at the word, and if I get stuck on a word or something, like I still like try to go over, like read over it first, and then read the rest of the words, and then go back to it if I know it.
They push me to the point where I need to read, but they're supposed to do that because they're teachers, and that's how I learn better to read.
I do understand it, but sometimes I have to call the teacher over there to help me because I really don't understand a lot of the stories.
They keep telling me to go on. They don't give up on me. They help me out a lot and they give me a lot of help.
What kind of help? Do you want to tell me a
Yeah.
little bit about that?
They ask me if I want to go with you sometimes, or they come to me and they're like, do you need help? Do you need anything? And that helps me out.
Yeah, I went on my SRI. I went up 450 points.
That's amazing.
And then 6th, I started reading like sometimes when I get bored.
Okay.
And now 7th, I just do it automatic every day.
Each grade, I'm learning more things, and I'm learning how to read better and how to correct my reading. So yeah,
Awesome.
we great job.
I have my own stack of books at home, so I usually just read at home.
What I find a lot too is that students, the more they practice it, even in a smaller environment with a small group of students, their skills, go from never wanting to raise their hand and answer questions to their hands always being raised and, not being afraid to sound out the words. So really building that culture within the classroom of a small group and that expanding into the classrooms that they're currently with.
Not only have we grown in our relationship together as far as co-teaching, but we've noticed what an impact our relationship has had on the other students as well and impacted their growth along the way.
Yes.
Always feel like giving up. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this no more. I'm not doing this. But then I'm like, but I do want to go to college. I do want to be something in life. I do want to make my parents proud. So I keep going and I keep trying to work hard and trying to succeed and trying to get there, make my parents proud, and that's all I want.